Hello, everybody. Today is going to absolutely be a tower not for the faint of heart. It's Today is going to be a difficult one, and I do realize that I forgot to update my thumbnail. So whenever I get back to the house to make this video live on the I don't know what it's called, where it posts it up afterwards, I will make sure and change the thumbnail. But goodness gracious, I wish that I had a strategy for today's tower that was going to be helpful to a vast majority of the players. The problem is, it is really difficult. It's not one of those towers that has a strat to take to take your low level creatures and try to bleed. That's probably not going to work. You're going to have a mix, just like with yesterday's strike tower. Only problem is that today's is a lot more difficult than yesterday's. Today's very well could be the most difficult strike tower we've ever had, where a vast majority of the player base is probably not going to be able to complete this. If you don't have uniques, if you don't have creatures in the mid to upper 20s, you are most assuredly going to struggle significantly with this. So, in the comments, if you guys have a strat that you used with lower level dinosaurs, please share it. I'm sure there are several people in this chat right now or that are going to watch this video later on today that would greatly appreciate any help. And if you are a newer player, a lower level player, or you just don't have the creatures at super high levels, I fully endorse going with the full RNG, cloak, dodge, evasive stance, evasive strike strategy on this, because for some people, that's going to be the only way that they get it done. And there is nothing wrong with that for this tower. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I want to dart my Utarinex. Not the direction that I chose to go with my Sinoceratops. I actually chose Thor because at the beginning I felt like I was just closer to getting Thor than I was for Utarinex, and so that was the decision I went to go. But definitely not going to pass up this opportunity. I'm hearing that it's not extremely difficult, but it's not the easiest to dart either. So if I can do 180, which sounds ridiculous, but I think if I can do 180, I think I get 2 levels on, because I think I'm 30 away from level 22. So if I can go 180, that'd be the 30 to get to 22, and then the 150 to get to 23. Not that I even have the coin for that. So here we go. One try. You get one chance at this, and I need to make sure that I do a good job of hitting this very first. And this is a lot like Dracorex Gen 2, where its head is just constantly bobbing and weaving. And so, oh, I missed. Not a good start. And then I followed it up with garbage. So 180 is definitely off the table. And I just flat out whiffed. I'm going to be happy just to get the 30 at this point with the way that I'm darting. And this is kind of like everybody's super excited about the 5 unique attempts for next week. And as everybody should be excited about this. Wow, that was terrible. Not even 100. So I only ended up, 108 short of where I wanted to be. But that's going to be a good example of what to expect next week when you start going to dart these unique creatures, because they're not easy. Like, no matter what level they are, no matter what build the the creature is, as far as like the model, Utarinex was definitely not easy. Indoraptor is definitely not easy. I'm trying to think of what other unique we've had to try to dart. What was it? It's one of these that I haven't unlocked yet that we had a chance to dart, and I actually did okay on it. It was Paramoloch or Toromoloch. Yeah, 148, which is not bad. So definitely something to keep in mind there. Why don't you force close the app? Because to me that's cheating. Um, I will take whatever total I get, and I'm happy with it. And that's just the way that I choose to play the game. So we're gonna head over here to the unique or the epic strike tower. Not gonna be a super long video. If I donate $500, can I play with you? um, yeah, you don't have to donate five. I don't even know what you mean by play. You mean like join my alliance? If you want to join my alliance, there are definitely spots via Patreon, and you can either do super chat on YouTube or you can do Patreon. Either way, but that is totally up to you if you want to do that. Which unique will I go for? You know what? I honestly don't know. I'm going to do some research the rest of today, and then I will come up with a strategy. What I'm probably going to do, and what I'm going to make a video about probably for tomorrow, is how to make the most of this next week. Because yes, you have the opportunity to dart uniques, but you also have the opportunity to accrue a lot of components for for uniques as well. And so I think there's a mix in there between, like, if you dart velociraptors, don't go for the uniques that are don't go for the uniques that are involving velociraptor, if that makes sense. Um, so here I go. Here's what I'm going to do for this strike tower. Like I said at the beginning, this is not going to be one of those. I'm going to try to use low level figures to battle. I'm going to bring out good dinosaurs, good creatures. So, wow, you got 142, lucky. That's nice. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open. I mean, we have all level 30s here: Utarinex, Utasinoraptor, and Darwinopterus. I'm going to open with my Dilorhynchus. I'm going to swap over into Stegodius. And then, what am I going to do from there? I think I'm just going to go Indom and then Dracoceratops. So, what is the best unique? I think Indoraptor is the best dinosaur in the game, and other people will argue with me on that, and that's okay. Dilorhynchus is really good. I think Magna is really good, and I honestly think it just kind of depends on what your play style is. If your team is built around mobility and swapping in and out, I think Dilorhynchus is amazing. I think if you're all about strength, I think Thor. I think Magna. I think what is the other? I can't think of the other. What's the big one that requires Anki and T-Rex? I don't have it unlocked. All right. So here's what I'm going to go for. I hope I get this right. This is not a tower that I would consider trying 4 and 5 times, because if you're probably either going to beat it or you're going to get smoked. I don't know that really there's going to be that much difference. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open, and I need to preserve as much health as I can. So I'm going to go with Distracting Strike, especially because I'm pretty sure that Utarinex is not going to go Deceleration. So otherwise, if I didn't know, I would go with my Superiority Strike to go first. But because I knew that wasn't going to be an option here. Now here's the thing. I'm pretty sure that Darwin is going to swap in here. And Darwin is a 129. So I'm going to go with Superiority Strike so that I can keep the go first. Trichosaurus. There you go. That's it. Now I'm going to survive this. this bleed out here for 600 or 700 probably, almost 800. So then what I can do is I have a couple of options. I can either go for the stun, which, you know what, the stun is just going to completely knock out Darwin. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the knockout here. Yeah, with 5 attempts, if you can go 50, that unlocks any of the uniques. Now, because I'm faster, I'm just going to rampage and run here. Oh, and the crit. That was, man, anytime you get a crit is good news. Good news here. And then I got critted back. So then what I have to choose between here is, do I just take the 2-0 lead? I think I'm just going to sacrifice my Stego here. I'm just going to sacrifice it because I have options now. I can go with Dilophosaurus. I can go with Indoraptor. I'm level 10. What will I get? For darting the uniques, I think if I'm level 10, I think if you get 40 or 50, I think you should be happy with that. Oh, man, I'm getting all the RNG right here. I didn't get stunned there. I appreciate that, Charizard. Too bad you didn't place Draco. Oh, yeah, I could have done the Rampage. It's true. But, like, this is just going to set me up beautifully for the win. I'm probably going to get knocked out here. And I did. But I have the swap in for the win ready to go right here. In fact, I don't, oh wait, but better be careful here. Because of instant charge, I have to swap out. That'd have been really bad if I forgot about the instant charge there. Wow, another crit. RNG, random number generator, NRL fan. Basically, it's the imaginary wheel that rolls behind the scenes that tells you if you're going to get a crit or not a crit, or a stun or not a stun. So the random number generator. Greetings from the Netherlands. Thank you. Appreciate it. Is it Sammy Games? I believe. And I apologize if I say your name wrong. Simi? So victory. But like I said, I mean, even with a 24 Dilophosaurus, a 24 Stegosaurus, a 27 Indoraptor, and a 25 Dracoceratops, like, I was legit 1 or 2 bad hits away from losing that. So that's why I say that this one is going to be extremely difficult for most people. Hey, Patrick, I love Canada. Vancouver is my favorite city. Can I get Trico? Yes, you can. You can get Trico. If you haven't even started unlocking any of the uniques, you're going to get 5 attempts. If you can get 50, if you can average 50 over 5 attempts, that will unlock any of the uniques. So there you go. Greetings from Sweden. I would definitely love to go to Sweden, and that would be amazing. I would love to travel around, like Trainer Tips Nick and Mystic 7. I'd love to travel around and play this game. Unfortunately, there's really no benefit to traveling with this game because the spawns are all kind of the same. Hey, Vincent, I'm actually from Dallas, so thank you for stopping by. All right, so here I go. Epic incubator time. As you can see, this 15,000 coin is going to be very beneficial to my stack here. It's going to take me up over 70,000. So Sarcosuchus, bleh. Dilophosaurus Gen 2, very beneficial. Somehow I have amassed 21,000 of that. Oh, I'd love to go to Sydney. We don't know how hard it's going to be to dart Trico. No one has had the chance to try to dart it yet. I imagine it's going to be extremely difficult. I'm guessing that all of the uniques are going to be extremely difficult to dart. And like, I'm level 20, and you saw me with Utarinex. I threw out a whopping 74 or something ridiculous like that. So I would not plan on any of these being easy to dart. We've got a Monolophosaurus. All right, already throwing out the Monolophosaurus. Ornithorminus is nice. Definitely needed some of that. I was low. And Kulasuchus. Okay, here we go. Ooh, Charizard, I like it. I like the fact that you're calling Anki for me. That would be great. I will take some Anki. I'll take some Kintro. Kintro's like the mythical unicorn as far as epic DNA goes for me out of everything else in this game. First epic DNA is going to be Alanclaw. I hope Alanclaw gets a I hope it gets a hybrid. Something useful here. I've got almost 3,200. And finally, number 2. Patchy. Definitely feel like I could have gotten better DNA out of that. So now my question is, I can level up my Stiggy to level 23 or my Utarinex to level 22. And so I think I'm going to hold off because next week is going to be an extremely expensive week as far as uniques go. I may just hold off on leveling anything up. Hello, Blue. Dark Dragon, what would it take for you know what? I keep my friend spots open for the most part to do alliance battles. And I would love to do more like live streams with player battles. The problem is pretty much every friendly battle I do, I have to restart my phone afterwards, and I don't know why. And if they ever get that fixed, then that would be something that I would consider doing more live battles with people. But as is, there's, like I said, I end up spending half the time that I'm on the game restarting my phone. So like Clash Royale every Saturday and Epic Request. I don't know what that means, Jurassic Games. In the next update, we should be able to request Epic DNA. You know, I think MetaHub said that was in the code, that we would be able to at some point, but it never said when. Time to open up. So 3 hour. Triceratops Gen 2 is good. Stygimoloch Gen 2 is good. Quetzal is good. Ooh, Epic. T-Rex, perfect. Very good, very good. But I will, before I close out this pretty short live, I need to get 6 more. I'm going to try to win 2. Whoa, we have 98 people. That's huge. You know what? I don't ever even look to see how many people are on my live stream. So thank you for pointing that out. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. What's going on, Dragon King? We're just going to start off with Dilorokyrus. Oh, to pick. You know what though? I'm happy that they give. What do I want to do here? Do I want to go distracting or keep my speed? I think I want to distract. I like the fact that we get T-Rex. I'm happy with T-Rex because it's extremely valuable and you can never have too much. So now I'm going to get hit with instant charge, but I can survive that. Oh, no instant charge. Interesting. Okay. Charizard's all about giving out the luck. That was a great swap right there. That was great. Now I'm already faster, so I'm just gonna go. What's going on, Posey? Thank you for stopping by. Got a lot of people. Who knew that doing a live stream at 1 o'clock in the afternoon was going to have good results here? So I'm going to get knocked out there, but should easily. I think I'm going to take the Thor in order to get the setup here. I think the data mine said that it was. It's not yet, but I believe that it was. Wow. That's a huge hit. So I think I'm going to go with instant first. Got the stun, okay. And then I think I'll just eat the bleed right here. Are Anki and Kintro hard to dart? No, not. In fact, Anki might be the easiest epic to dart in the world. It's super easy. I know Posey gets over 300 when he darts Anki. So, all right, Thor versus Thor. And we're the same level, so this is bad. And it took me forever to make a pick. So I'm in trouble here. Probably going to get beat because now I'm going to have to throw out Miragea, and he's going to hit for well over 1,300 or 3,000 on his chart, on his move. His Rampage is going to crush me here. He went with that. I don't think that it matters, except, that it's not going to. Ooh, it does matter. Bad play. Bad play by my opponent. Because I think I go first now. Misplay by my opponent that's going to give me the victory. Boom. Love it. Wait, my stream crashed? It's hot in Florida. It is 63 degrees in Southern California today. 14,900. I'm 100 away from breaking 5,000 for the first time. That's not going to happen. Once I get up in this area, I think yesterday when I was playing, I think I faced a team where the lowest dinosaur I saw was a level 27. Hello from Australia. Definitely want to put Australia on my bucket list of places to go visit some point in my life. This is a pretty good little team. I'm actually going to start off. I'm finding Monostego to be a nice lead in the current meta. It does a lot of good. I definitely need it to be higher leveled than 21. Mine's pretty badly under leveled, but I find it does a lot of work. From Argentina. Hello, hello. Buenos Aires, Argentina. Hello from the UK. You can't find an epic strike. They're not in. They are not in. I'm going to go with Indoraptor. They're not in Canada. Sorry. BC was left out. I'm going to go for the takedown here. How would you feel about dart training session to dart any creature in the game? Oh, you mean just for practice? Oh, I don't know. I think I don't know. That wouldn't do a whole lot for me. Just gonna go for the massive damage here. And then we're gonna swap in and take that out. So I mean, yeah, I think there are multiple different rewards for the Alliance missions. Ooh. What do we go with here? We can't stun. I think we're just going to go Rampage. Just try to do as much damage as humanly possible here before I get taken out. Maybe he'll do Speed Up Strike again. One kick from an angry kangaroo. Oh, Strike and Run. Wow. So I guess, what do I do here? Do I sacrifice? Yeah, I think I just sacrifice my Dracoceratops here and bring in Indoraptor. And So I have to go evasive because I can't survive a rampage. Ouch. Nice. And now I'm going to go rampage into his evasive stance. Whoa. Okay. One more dodge. Whoa, look at that. Definitely feeling the love tonight. If I can just hit through one time. One time. No. Now we got a problem. Because I'm not going to be able to... If I get hit by rampage, it's going to be over 3,000. But it just did rampage. All right, let's see. Can I hit through? Yeah. Woo. Nice. 31. That was a clutch. That was a clutch hit through the cloak. Crit through the cloak, even. Perfect. So we got the incubator. I'm going to unlock the daily. All right. Gallimimus as we close in on 100K. Parasaurus. And more Patchy. So there we go. Man, we got a lot of work. We got a lot of things to talk about next week. And I will be putting out videos as always. We're going to talk about strategies to prepare for the end of the week next week. I will continue to do the strategies on where to find the components outside of the special events for the different epics or uniques that are going to be available on Sunday. And man, we're going to have, I don't even know, I haven't seen what the strike tower situation is for next week, but I can already tell you that it's going to be an amazing week to accumulate very valuable DNA for the next 7 days. So I appreciate all of you guys stopping by. 90 people is a ton for a live stream. And if you missed me battling the strike tower earlier, you can hit the rewatch as soon as this ends. And then if you want to watch me fail miserably at trying to dart Utarinex, that will be at the beginning. That was the very first thing that happened in today's video. So, like I said, I appreciate everybody stopping by. I wish you all the best of luck for today's events if you have not already done them. And we will be back tomorrow with some more prep work. I've got to do my research. Anyways, that's all I've got for this one. So we'll catch you guys on the next one.